our hashtag limit leaderboard. Yesterday the top slot stood, or should I say,
a head without a body. This cannot stand.
Ah! Damn barkins! I'm alright. What fortunate you came along, adventurer. I am Ren, scion of Alkanost, the most legendary explorer in all the galaxy. Surely you've heard of her.
I have not.
Well, matter? I am on a quest to reunite with Alkanost, but my head was riven from my frame by those nasty barkins. It's just inside those doors. There's a lever around here somewhere, but until I am reunited with my frame, you will have to be my arms.
This was always good.
Excellent work, adventurer. Now, come take me up. My thanks. Now, up. After you find my frame, I will regale you with tales of Alkanost's adventures and the treasure she sought.
Much better. Now, adventurer, heed the call and aid me in finding Alkanost, defender of Basarod. Alkanost the Unfragmented? Nothing? Truly? Why, she is the Typhon de Leon of robotic explorers! In fact, the two led this very expedition together, a rare partnership of bot and human. Long ago, Alkanost sought the ancient Iridian city of Azamak-Mor. Although it has been decades since we received her last transmission, I am confident she has noted our presence and is preparing a wondrous celebration of my arrival. Strange. No welcoming party. And the door is locked. Well, Alkanost the Reclaimer can't just let anyone into Azamak-Mor. A moment, adventurer. Rat. Looks like those nasty bar kids begumped my hover jets.
Go on ahead, adventurer. Seek out Alkanost and the expedition. My senses indicate that Lark is nearby. Lark? Lark, do you hear me? Beep if you're injured. Where are you, Lark? Oh, Lark. Torn asunder by bar kids. Nasty wretches.
Good boy.
Lark is gone. One moment. I will try to power Lark remotely to glean what I may of his death and the expedition's fate.
Lark, slain. But the party presses on towards Azamak-Mor to rekindle the flame of this forgotten Iridian city. Today we reached an odd door whose runes would only alight when struck by fire through rings thrice. Typhon de Leon and his Iridian expert later have proven useful companions. And so, we press on, tiny lights into the dark.
Open the door, adventurer. The reclaimed city of Azamak-Mor awaits. Shoot wisely. 3 rings, well met. Now to Alkanost, who at this moment has surely noticed our presence and is sending her personal retinue to welcome us to Azamak-Mor. And tell Alkanost to send her best medic bots to me, for I am
see me? Go and meet death. Excellent kill, boy. You there. How are your last exhilarating? I believe I can break this now.
I sense a signal coming from that room.
Our party is in there. Typhon has barred the doors and Leda searches for an alternate path out of this place. But their stomach's empty and our process is dim. In despair, the two agree to forever bond and seek a ring, so they may be joined at least in death.
Alkanost! There is another signal, adventurer!
Not all shared the desperate optimism of the Iridians. There were some who hoped to appease the Destroyer and save their own souls by attacking the yet unfinished Pandora. They were met by another of the Iridians' creations, the Warrior. Though their coup was obliterated, the Warrior now sleeps in its own vault, ready to defend it from any who would further trespass against Pandora.
An accident.
The Varkid scatter as it comes. The demon of the deep, Lagrimar, left to fester in the shadows of this cursed place. Now we are trapped. A mistranslated ruin is the culprit. This isn't an Iridian city, but a necropolis.
Did you hear that? The Varkids fly, awakened by a stirring in the deep. I sense activity in the Great Hall. Quickly, adventurer! Alkanost will protect you!
Your weakness, no. The pack prevails!
Lagrimar, defeat that foul demon and... avenge my ancestor!
Glorious corpse!
Party is undone. I held the door as Typhon and Leda made their escape. Forever bonded. Married, using the ring for my own power coil for Leda, and my exhaust pipe ring for Typhon. Now I expire, so that they may enkindle a light in the dark.
It is done. Alchemist has fallen. For a moment, adventurer, I believe I have found you a way out. Return to me. I have something for you.
So you found me some loot? Let me see what lies within.
Iridium. I had hoped it to be an offering to Alkenost and Azamak Moor, but both are lost. What sorrow, what sorrow! All that's left to me now is to seek out the fabled city of Iktok Gofeldor Maroon. Surely you've heard of it? No? What sorrow!
What's that? You smell some prey?